Alright, if you'll remember earlier, we discussed these little metal bars called frets. So we're going to learn about how to deal with that and the issues of that right now. And we're going to be dealing with the left hand. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your left hand and you're going to form a C shape with it. Alright? And then you're going to have a slight flex to your wrist. Okay? So that when you put it under the guitar, you'll be able to wrap your fingers up and curl them. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your thumb and put it right in the middle of the back of the guitar. You don't want it to be poking up over the top or like laying flat like this. A lot of people seem to like to do that. You want it right in the middle, like a thumbs up in the middle of the back of the guitar. And then remember that C that I just said. You want to form the C with your hands. And what we're going to do now is on the first string, or the skinny string, we're going to take our first finger, this 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take our first finger and put it on the first fret. Now what you want to do is to be as close to the fret as you possibly can be without actually touching it. So you don't want to be directly on top of it or in front of it. You want to be in between the nut, if you'll remember, and this is the first fret. You want to be somewhere in between this, preferably as close to the fret as you can be. What you're going to do is you're going to put your hand in the C shape, squeeze the note down, and then we're going to come back over to the right hand. You're going to come back keeping your right hand kind of close to the guitar, and you're going to pick the first note. We're playing guitar now. What you're going to do next now is to leave your first finger right where it is. We're going to go to our second finger and the same exact string still on the first string, and we're going to pick that note. Alright, just really pay close attention to which string you're picking over here and which string your finger is on here. Then we're going to go to our third finger on the next fret, the third fret. Still paying attention. You want your hand to stay close to being a C shape. Keep your wrist out, keep your thumb down. You don't, once again, don't want it to poke up. Put our third finger down and pick that. And then for everybody's favorite finger, the pinky, don't be lazy about this one. It's the most important finger you'll ever learn to use. You're going to, of course, put that on the fourth fret. Okay, so now what we've done here is done an exercise that I call the 1, 2, 3, 4 exercise. First finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. Pretty simple. Once again, keep your shape in mind, close to the frets. So what we're going to do is do this across every individual string. It's a pretty simple thing, and it goes a long way. So here we go. First string, first fret. Second fret. Third fret. Fourth fret. Okay? Now without taking your hand away from the guitar, just move your first finger down to the second string, and then take your fingers away, and then you're set up. Now, of course, your pick is going to want to come also to the second string. And here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, at this point, you may be experiencing all kinds of like clicking or buzzing sounds, or you're not quite getting the note out. If that happens, what you're probably doing is not pushing your finger all the way to the fret. Usually by the time I get to the second string with showing people this, they start to get frustrated and their strings are making sounds that they wish they weren't. So all you have to do, push the fret firmly down with each finger and make sure that a nice clear note comes out. Okay, so that was the second string. Now we're going to move on to the third string. Watch your right hand. Make sure you're picking the same string that your fingers are on, and concentrate on nice clear notes. 2, 3, 4. Alright, that was the third string. We're moving on to the fourth string. Be sure you take your time. You know, if I'm moving too fast for you, don't forget to pause and work it through. Try to keep your hand shape. Keep your fingers nice and curved. Fifth string.
the 6th string.
You having a good time? I know I am. So, what we're going to talk about now is playing smoothly, okay? This doesn't mean play fast. It means to take each individual note and place an equal amount of time on each individual note. So here's what that sounds like.
Switch strings. Smooth.
So that's like a barrel full of monkeys, huh? All right. The benefits of this 1, 2, 3, 4 business is that it's basically going to shock you to life. In a short amount of time, your fingers are going to be doing things that you've wanted them to do and that you basically are probably setting out for your fingers to be able to do. Okay, now we're going to switch gears and we're going to be talking about the right hand and getting some rhythm together and just kind of getting our right hand working in a different way. And we're going to keep the same hand position to do that.